Yo, what's going on, man? Never do you have to wait. It's your boy Rizzy, R-I-Z-Z-I-Y. Now it's your boy Rizzy, R-I-Z-Z-I-T-Y. And we're back on this wonderful Wednesday. I can hear myself pretty well, so hopefully that ain't affecting nothing. But to the left of me, man, you know you got yours truly, Agent Zero.
What's up, y'all? What's up? Welcome to Wednesday night, man.
Speaker, just turn it off. Speaker.
Wednesday night. Welcome. Man.
Yeah,
Let's get it started, man. We got Mike Nim to the left of me.
Yo, what up, man? I wonder if you consider smoking the video.
Guts. And tonight we got a special guest in the house, all the way from. If I didn't hear you right, y'all from Tucson? Y'all going to Tucson?
My lady's from Tucson. I'm from Nogales, bro. Actually.
Oh shit! I got some homeboys in Nogales.
Yeah, but we live up here in Mesa. So.
What? Hey, that's on the two different sides of the map. That shit's crazy. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man, and let the people know who you is.
What's going on? Live Ride Podcast, man. It's your boy, El Profe, Streets of Professor. That's right, representing the hometown of Nogales, Arizona, and also a fellow podcaster himself, man. Check me out on the HODS podcast, Hits Off the Streets. And I just want to say mad love to Live Ride Podcast for having me here and being part of you guys' number one show, man. I appreciate that.
Hey, man, I can tell you did that shit before. you know when you tell people, hey, introduce yourself. My name is Mike, and
my name's Chief.
And, yeah,
I like glue.
Hey, man.
I used to put that shit on my hands. Remember when you put it on your hands and take it off? You're like, damn.
Everybody calls you shit.
Hey, no doubt.
He's a reptilian.
It's like, nah, I'm only Mexican, carnal.
It's a difference. I said I'm bilingual.
Hey, man, let's start off, man. Tell us a little bit about yourself. How'd you get started? There's a lot of names going on. Definitely need to start explaining names.
Hey, for sure, man. So it's funny, you know what I mean? The way I started my podcast, big shout out to my co-host, the homeboy Seth. He invited me to his podcast, and they have a movie pit, it's called, and they were watching horror movies. A little bit about my background. I had a ghost in my house at one point in time, dog. I used to watch like the fucking Exorcism all the time and scary ass movies all the time. And I invited this person into my house. And whatever not happened, you know, the lady left because the older lady that was there in the house, and she had grabbed me on the couch, and that was it. Yeah, no doubt. She wouldn't let me go. You know what I mean? So, yeah, for real, she did. I was like, damn, okay, I see. I was like the Ghostbusters, you know, remember when they did through the sheets and shit? Yo, but they were watching horror movies, and I was like, I don't really watch horror movies. So I saw what they were doing, and I said to myself, you know what, man? I've always wanted my own radio show. I always want to do something like that, and I was just like, I could do this. And this upcoming Sunday is my 1 year anniversary doing it. You know what I mean? Hey, you guys are just coming up on your 1 year anniversary, and I want to say, you know, congratulations to all your guys' success and your fan base and everybody that has been on the Live Ride Podcast. And now it's my turn. You know what I mean? And I hail from Nogales, Arizona. A big shout out to everybody in Nogales and Rio Rico, the hometown. You know. And now I'm here, bro, in Mesa. A lot of great things have been happening ever since I made that change 3 years ago, and nothing but positive stuff have come out of it. And now we're here.
Hell yeah.
You know?
Were you like, hey, I'm coming up and I want to go into Mesa? Or was it like, damn, we got to go to Mesa?
I had a choice of life, bro. Is either fucking 6 feet under, get into some more trouble, be behind bars, or, you know, make a life change. And I decided to make a change for my two beautiful daughters. Big shout out to Valeria and big shout out to Victoria. I said, if I don't make the change now, you know, I'm never going to make that change. And ever since I made that change, it's been nothing but a blessing.
Shit, I was, you know, death, jail, Mason. I guess I would just pick Mason.
All right. I'll go hang out with a couple of zombies or two. Shit.
Hey, man, that's super dope. So the name, you said Hod's Podcast. Right.
HODS, Hits Off the Streets.
Thank you.
Hey.
So it's the S or Z?
Z.
Yeah. You did that to be different?
Yeah, I did that to be different. You know, that's the original name that I came up with when I was teaching as the professor, Streets the Professor. And I used to teach for 12 years. And I used to freestyle for the kids at the end of like the 10-minute period of class. And that's how I got it. I was like, yo, I'll freestyle for you guys if you guys get to work, you know. and they'll be like, "Bam, a la madre, let's do it." I want to hear the teach. And those were some of my biggest fans and biggest inspirations. And we did a lot of good things with the kids, and that's how it was. Streets the Professor, and it stayed with the Z. And ever since I jumped into the music scene with my Spanish, I just changed it, put it like fuck it, El Profe. You know what I mean? So yeah. So
Fucking
yeah.
dope.
Last year I took out my first EP, El Elemento Mío S, and it fucking dropped. I was still on the corners and at gas stations and hanging out with people selling my CD for $5. I sold 100 copies in less than a week, and I was like, damn, all right, cool. This is cool. I'm old school like that. I'm OG, So that's what's up.
That's
selling CDs and a window cleaning.
Hey, you already know it, bro. And I'll shoe shine your shoes too.
Pump your gas, tires low.
We had a comment come up on the screen earlier. You guys didn't get to see it, but should be here popping up real quick. There you go.
Chimayo, what's up, yo? Big shout out to y'all.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, and it's dope. Like I network a lot with a lot of people, and I see that Arizona has a lot of great potential, in the music industry, in the podcast industry. A lot of big time names have not come out of here, and why not? We need to put our ego to the side and work together. I've always said it on my podcast. I got the #1 podcast, and then I thought to myself, I was like, fuck no, we got Live and Ride podcast. We got Rise and Grind, we got Bar Talk TV in Tucson. Why don't we all join together and work together and make Arizona great? You know what I mean? So we all network, we all good people. Fuck it, let's come together and make something great.
exactly, bro. I feel that, man, because you know what? You start seeing a lot of podcasts pop up and stuff, and you have to get to that mentality where it's not like, what the fuck?
Right?
They know I'm doing. Nah, man. There's enough people out here. Everybody can watch something.
And
you know what? We just keep doing what we do and keep moving, bro. We be all right.
That's what's it.
And so we take that energy. We do what we do, what we can.
Hell yeah.
And there's other people that's always like try to like now do that wasn't a shot, by the way. That wasn't a shot at anything.
Yeah, I get you.
They're like doing like lowrider podcasts and stuff. And hey, man, more power to them. It's dope.
For sure.
And matter of fact, it's dope where they say, hey, you guys are the dudes that are out there killing that shit. Could you help us?
Yeah, for sure.
And it's a fucking blessing to be like, hell yeah, let's do it. Let's run this shit.
And that's what I love about you guys.
merrier.
I was a big fan of you guys too, because I seen you guys working with OGT, with Cindy Lopez, and now you guys are working with my homegirl Sandra Saldano. Big shout out to all y'all too, making a lot of major moves out here in Phoenix. And you know what I mean? Yeah, no fat bitches. I like wearing that shirt at Safeway. My lady always gives me shit like, "Are you really wearing that shirt at Safeway?" Fuck yeah!
Sign me up.
Going down the diaper aisle and shit. But you know what I mean?
If y'all make a button up, if you get a button up on it, I'm at the club with it.
Hey,
Then we ain't got no talking. You already know what it is.
Hey, hold on. What the fuck? I bought a t-shirt. Sandra, you never dropped the motherfucker off. I'm salty as fuck.
Damn. And it's cool. I've been working with a lot of comedians. Big shout out to Juan Time too, and the Juan Time podcast too as well. We just did a show with them out in Rocky Point. They took out 5 or 6 comedians. And then I performed at the end, and we've been rocking with everybody ever since I started the podcast. The whole concept of my podcast is everybody has a story to tell, so come on to the program and tell your story. We all have different arts, we all do different things, and at the same time, I'm a fucking metiche, bro. I'm a storyteller, you know what I mean? I like a good story. We doing it right now. We all just sitting back, chilling, drinking, smoking, hanging out with all the people out here too as well. So big shout out to everybody that's tuning in and doing some major things out there.
And that's dope, bro, because that's what we like to do, to sit here, talk shit, and learn.
Ah, well,
You know what I'm saying? Because,
how do you human, dog? You know what I mean? That's it.
Sure. And then you start seeing stuff like we were talking about off camera. Social media is where it's at, bro.
Yeah, for
everything is fucking social media.
I hate it.
So with that being said, of course, we looked at your Instagrams and stuff and be like, all right, well, like, what you got going and stuff.
For sure.
So, I mean, hey, man. I see, when I seen you with at the Rocky Point joint, and then I was like, okay, so he fucked with Sandra, this and that, and I'm like, that's super dope that we were like this close, but it took this long to
come
know,
together, you know.
But we here now, so it's dope.
And that's the one thing that I like, and what I tell everybody. You know, I wrote a song called "Timing's Right." You can check it out on YouTube with Ingobernable Records. You know, the record label, independent record label that I was signed to. But the timing is right for us to meet. At that time, when we first were fucking with each other, just messaging each other at one time, it wasn't our time yet. You know what I mean? So now the time presented itself, and what a blessing that it presented itself. When you guys had your 1 year anniversary, and I'm coming up on my 1 year anniversary, the fucking universe is just speaking to us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My
So that's
God.
what's up right there, dog. You
And,
know?
I fuck with the universe.
Oh
I
hell
fuck with
yeah!
the
So do
universe.
we, bro. Big time.
Yes,
You know,
sir.
we all about that manifestation shit too. You know what I mean? That shit's for
Hell yeah.
real.
No, I feel that for sure. So I hear you say music, man. So how long you been doing music?
I've been doing music for 10 years. So luckily, I've been blessed to have 3 mixtapes. You know, it's so funny that all my mixtapes, my students were my cover art. So it was kind of cool. You know, I had kids from middle school to elementary on my covers, you
shit.
know?
Did you get that signed off of?
Oh, no, I did not. So I was like, yo, you guys cool with it? They're like, yeah, so am I. Fuck it, let's go, you know? No
Hey,
fucks given, but yo, we did it, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
And then I was blessed to have my EP drop last year. You know, big shout out to E Wit. He's made beats for Too Short, Devin the Dude, E40, Snoop, and for DJ Vigos out there in Baja, Mexico too. He does all the beats for all the rap battlers out there in Mexico, and he's signed with Red Bull. So, you know, big shout out to all them. And it's been a fun journey, dog. I've been on, you know, a couple of magazines here and there. I won a competition out in Tucson, Arizona on 98.3, been on 92.1. We actually, if you are an artist, you know what I mean, we are linked up with Lalo Rap out there in Hermosillo, Mexico, called Comunidad Flow. So any artist from Arizona that would love to send music to us, your music will be played out in Mexico, guys. I'm giving you guys another platform for you guys to jump on there, and they get played every Wednesday night. So big shout out to Lalo Rap because they're going to go on air right now in Comunidad Flow, man. So that's what we do, bro.
So
we,
let me ask
we
you
create
though,
platforms for everybody. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna stop you right the fuck there. It just popped up in my fucking mind as you were talking. I was like, hold on. And this might sound like a dumb question. So fuck it. Here it goes. I'm all for it. So if they play your music in Mexico, right? Like, how much lyrics are they listening to? Is it just
Everything, dog. Hip hop and Hermosillo
but like
is so
but
dope.
what I'm asking more or less is that
Do
people
they
on
understand it?
Oh yeah, they fucking love it out there, man. They love all the music that
See?
that we've been sending out there.
see,
Tucson
and I want to
artists
know,
have been
like,
out
I'm
there.
gonna ask the same question if it comes to Japan.
Yeah.
We send music out there, how many motherfuckers are really gonna hear this shit?
Every
Yeah.
time I go to Mexico, I'm Kobe Bryant. So
Hey,
shit.
there it is.
Oh, Kobe, basketball? Nah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe a little bit. No,
And it's pretty dope too because not only do we offer you guys to have your music played out there, but if you actually want to make the trip out to Hermosillo out there, you'll have a live interview too as well on the station.
How far is that from
4 hours, dog. And if
you
anybody
see-
want to fucks with it, well, let's fuck. Hey, we're
pushing
4
it.
hours from the beach, dog. You know what I mean?
Man,
Rocky Point, baby.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't been in Mexico a lot. Take some cash with you, but not too much cash.
Yeah, no doubt, huh?
They pull you over
Oh, here you go, sir.
Nah, fuck that.
and don't drive a truck.
Depends what truck you're driving.
Not a good looking one, at least, man. Not a good-looking truck.
Hell no. If your shit got chrome on it, abort mission.
Yeah, dog. But for about 10 years, that's what I've been doing. And then I've been working with a lot of people out here with Baby Kings Records. You know, we got a show coming up this Saturday at shit, I forgot. It's on my phone. At Barbarroja. So it's a Latin music showcase. These guys are doing a lot of major things. They've been out there in Las Vegas out there the past 2 years too as well. Big shout out to Sajero, to El Chomat. You know, the last Latin showcases off air that we were talking about, we've had over 17 different countries, 17 different artists come out and perform hip hop, reggaeton, R&B, live band. You know what I mean? So we've been doing it out here for a while, and these guys have too. And I just linked up with them, and it's been a blessing ever since, man.
Damn, that's hella dope, man.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, dog, I'm all over the place, bro.
yeah.
And then I do the red carpet for all these events too as well. So yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
So when you do your podcast, do you have a studio or do a lot of stuff on location?
I do on location, so I have my inside of the house, and then when it gets cold in Arizona, I do it out in the garage. But I'm gonna tell you guys a secret now that we're here. Use your local libraries, guys. There's some libraries out there that have studios where you guys can do your podcast with lights, with cameras, with podcast systems, with everything that nobody knows about. And that's my hidden secret that I want to give out to everybody. Utilize your libraries, guys. All you need is a fucking library card, dog. That's it.
That is fucking crazy.
Oh, yeah,
bro.
For sure. I know what a run is.
Yeah,
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
I didn't
dog.
know, bro.
And let me tell you something.
That's pretty
They're
fucking cool, man.
fucking state of the art fucking studios, carnal, with everything soundproof. And then you get out and they got a Mac computer right there where you can just do all your shit right there, here and there.
You just can't do this in there.
Well,
Yeah,
you can't do this recreational shit.
That's why.
yeah, dog. So it's been a blessing, man. Like I said, ever since I made that move up here and had my connects up here, it's been one hell of a time, I gotta tell you. And then meeting my lady too, like she has an event center down in Tucson. If anybody's interested, you know what I mean. Stone Cafe and Event Center, also known as Upper Level. You know, we have cannabis events out there. Like I said, this upcoming Sunday, if you guys want to go down to Tucson from 4 to 8, I got my 1-year anniversary. We got food vendors, drink vendors. You know, Hello Resin's gonna be there. Shout out to AZ Weta, and I got a live DJ. Big shout out to Calvin, the Blessed One, on the beat. And I got, we got a couple of entertainers that are going to be down there. You know, I don't want to say too much because I want you guys to get down there. $10 gets you in. You know, big shout out to 520 Stay Blaze. They're going to provide a dab bar and some smokes for everybody there too. So it's going to be one hell of a time, yo.
Fuck yeah.
Damn.
I might not be able to walk out.
Oh, you'll be walking.
Hey, you going? I'm about to say, because don't drive the smart car, my dude. Scared the
And like I said, man, I got a videographer out there too. He's gonna be filming everything. I want to turn it into a little mini documentary for everybody to enjoy because it's been a blessing having all my guests that have come on the show, and I'm just giving back to all the followers, listeners, and the people downloading and sharing my shit. And you know, I had nothing but great comments on the show, man.
Fuck
you know.
yeah. Do you know how many episodes you've done?
128 as of today, and I got 3 in the vault. And let me tell you, I got a guest list of people that you guys don't even know, dog. If I was to drop off some names, I'll just tell you WNBA stars, MLB players. You know, I got some people coming in October that are going to be at the Footprint Center. I don't want to throw out those names either, but you guys just lock in on with my show, man. It's on all major platforms. Download your Podbean app too as well. And yo, if you want to be part of the show, like I said, everybody has a story to tell. Just DM me. I'm a DM away, and I'll get right back at you, man. And a big shout out to my sponsors too. You know, Tyler Harding, Bacanora Danzari, the ladies at Box and Mayo, Fluff and Fry Bread. You know, Stay Blaze 520, Madam Stone right here, Stone Cafe and Event Center, TJ Promotions. You know, Nando AMP too for doing all my videography. If it wasn't for the team that I have put together, like this wouldn't be possible. Big shout out to Compa Terco. He works with all the Mexican bandas out there, big time people names, and he's my co-host too. And it's just been fucking a blessing, bro.
We need a fucking banda out here for music. Shit I was telling you about, bro.
Yeah.
Imagine having a fucking banda doing that shit.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking.
Well, I have
nice.
a guy. Big shout out to Juan, man. He's working on a corrido for the show too, as well. Because big shout out to Fernie. He's the one that made my intro to the show. But this guy said, "Hey, bro, you need some different flavor on there, so I'm gonna make you a corrido." And I was like, "Fuck yeah, dog! I always wanted one, so vámonos."
That's fucking wild, bro.
Oh,
Damn, I remember about 10 years ago, someone made a song about a radio show. Radio I was on in California. And I was like, damn, that shit was dope as fuck.
Yeah.
But then I started listening to that shit again. I was like, damn, I'm only like 8 seconds of the song. I was like, this shit ain't about me, cuz. Yeah,
No,
nah, it was dope, though. For real, bro. It was dope. But, man, so you have over 100 episodes.
yeah.
What do you see yourself in the next year? What's your next year
bro?
mission?
Bigger, better. You know what I mean? My lady told me, you know, big shout out to Norma once again, Madam Stone, my rock, my everything. She told me, she's like, you got to go bigger, dude. You got to go better. You got to go harder. And I was like, all right, fuck it, let's go.
hey, hold on. So
We don't need to hear about your sex life.
Put it in, fool.
I'm just saying,
We
so
don't need to hear about that, bro.
earlier
What
they
the
said
heck?
your name is Chris, right?
Yeah,
Family show.
His name is Chris.
yeah,
You got a girl named Norma, right?
yeah.
You got a girl named Norma, right?
Oh,
shit.
crazy,
What
the universe, bro.
That's
Yeah.
fucking wild,
This is
bro.
Fat Chris. and This is Skinny Chris. This is your doppelganger. So you're the shadow. All
That's
right.
it. That's it.
Oh, now you got
And then when
jokes.
the sun's tired, he the shadow. Fucking tight.
Didn't have no jokes on Sunday, but you got jokes now.
Oh, I got hella jokes.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that's true. That my wife named this number.
That's crazy, yo. Hey, that's it. That's what's up.
I didn't even think about that shit. That's
That's why when she introduced herself, like, you didn't know what beautiful name is my wife.
Yeah.
I wasn't even
I
there
I
for
caught that part, but
Straight
I
up.
ain't catch shit.
the Chris part, it was yeah. I didn't
I be
think about
hearing
that.
shit, you know.
Yeah. So like I said, a lot of big time name drops that I don't want to say because I want you guys to go on to the show. But I guarantee you, man, the people that we got going on the show and the people that we're working with and networking, it makes a big difference surrounding yourself with great people and people that have the same ambition, same drive, and not only that, but just fucking have character, carnal. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
for
That's
sure.
it. Smile, laugh. The world's too small for us not to all fucking link up and make it a better place. You know what I mean? Fuck it, dog.
Might as well. Shit, we only here for a little bit.
That's it. You don't know when your fucking number's gonna be called. We're on the other side of 6 feet right now, so might as well enjoy it.
I be stealing numbers. Like,
Yeah.
You out here playing with your life? Give me
Yeah, give me a couple. I'm known as Felix the Cat, so I know I've lost a couple lives. I don't know how many I have left, bro. So might as well take advantage of the ones that I do.
Fuck
I
yeah.
be shaking hands with them every day. Hey, hold on now. Got 2 more things to do.
Huh?
Damn. So you got your podcast. You said it's on YouTube, but you also have it on other platforms.
Yeah, I got it on the Podbean app and all major platforms.
Okay.
So
And those ones are
Spotify,
audio.
Apple.
And
Yeah.
the video options.
It's some of them. I don't really have a videographer. I'm the old school guy. I used to listen to my dad play professional basketball in Mexico, so I'm used to sitting in front of a radio and listening to it and using your imagination. And that's what I want to bring out to
That's dope.
everybody too. Just the
Yeah.
old school flavor of it, the crisp of it. And you don't see who you're seeing, but I'm gonna throw out that flyer and promote you for a whole week after you're on my show, and they're gonna see who you are at the same time. So they gotta use your imagination. You know what I mean?
What is that?
Yeah.
Imagination.
Shit, yeah.
You know, it's
Imagine
crazy.
that.
This the video shit was new to me because for years I did just online. It wasn't even podcast. It was called online radio shows.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we did that shit for a long ass time. It was just audio, and I was cool with that because no one fucking see me.
Right.
And then when we started doing video shit, I was like, fuck. Now I gotta put a shirt on. You know? So yeah.
But it's cool though. At the same time, the one thing that I want to say to everybody is that let's all work together. Some people are out here, we don't have the money, but who knows? Maybe one show or one shot or one video is gonna make all of us go. But as long as we all work together and, like I said, keep that same ambition and drive, you never know what might pop up, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you just never know. So big shout out to everybody that has helped me out too as well. Behind the scenes, on the scenes. Big shout out to the homeboy Kenny too as well. Even if you change a light bulb, bro, it takes a big difference. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, yo? Big shout out to you guys out there, man. Thank you guys for inviting me. It was dope.
Hell yeah. That's super dope, man.
And I'm the kind of person that gives love where love is given, dog. You know what I mean? You
Fuck
show
yeah.
love, you get love.
Hell yeah. With that being said, shit, yeah, we definitely got to go out there and holler at you on your podcast, man. Do
Oh,
that
hell
thing.
yeah.
That should be fucking dope.
Oh, hell yeah, dog. Hell yeah.
I love being a guest.
Yeah. This is my second time, big shout out to Bar Talk TV. And I was telling Norma, I was like, bro, I'm excited. It's my first time being as a fucking guest. So it's
Fuck
different.
yeah.
It's dope. It's so relaxing.
Just
and
chill.
shit,
Huh? You
man.
don't have to be worrying about shit, writing down shit, pressing the wrong button. Yo, it happens, bro. It happens. Hey, I get it. Trust me.
Fuck yeah. Hey, real shit though. I think
Man, that guy right there makes it happen, bro.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up.
we've been on a couple other shows and it's fucking cool. You ain't gotta, like you said, worry about mics and cameras and shit. You're just like, oh, so I just sit here and wait.
Simon.
Wait my turn.
First time I like waiting.
Right?
No, take your time. Take your
Right.
time.
Take your
Hey, that's what I
time.
tell everybody though, man. I'm an on-time Mexican, so when I say a certain time, I expect a certain time. You know what I mean?
That's new.
Yeah.
Well, you see that if you seen when you came in, was me and him here already?
Yeah.
Okay. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and end that right
You
there.
know what I'm saying?
Right there, down yonder.
Hey, it's a stereotype that might be true. Damn.
In some cases.
I didn't text y'all and say I was 5 minutes away.
Damn, you didn't.
Could that have been an hour from now?
You better be leaving your house.
Right.
Damn. Have you ever wanted to dabble in do some video podcasting?
Oh yeah, bro. You know, because like we talked about earlier, the social media is where it's at, and unfortunately, you know, people come and go, and that's the one thing that you guys got to understand about the business things, especially what we do. Yo, there's some people that are gonna branch out and do their own shit. You know, some people are gonna stay with you, but once you get the right people on your team and surround yourself with the right people, yo, you guys can make a lot of magic. And social media is where it's at, and I think that that's where my show might be lacking. But I guarantee you, yo, once you get hooked on Hits Off the Streets, dog, it's a different vibe, bro. Especially being in the studio with me too, because I'm always hyped. I'm always like this, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I DJ too while we have music playing in the headphones and shit too as well at all times.
That's fucking.
So we got a vibe going, you know what I mean?
Fuck
So-
yeah. Yeah, man. That sounds fucking super dope. Where did you get like to that part though? Like when you start doing it, like is that something like you did it kind of like as producer, being the creator?
Yeah,
That
bro. I
shit?
just, you know,
like you were like, hey, we should throw music in there.
no, hell yeah, because music is universal. Music
You know,
fucking
or
changes your mood
shit.
right away. You know what I mean? And everybody's different. So that's a cool thing too. Like I'll do my homework on you guys before you guys get here, and I'll write out a little script for everybody too as well. And at the same time, I'm taking notes, and you know, we're feeding off of what we got, and I'm feeding off of what I got too. But it's just like, dog, if we listen to music, dude, you're more chill. You know what I mean? You're more
Yeah.
relaxed. And then I kind of see what kind of music you're into, and I'll throw some of that music, and then I'll throw my music on too as well. Because like I said, music is universal, so we all feel good. Music makes you feel good, and it changes your mood just like that.
Fuck yeah, it does. Hell yeah. When did you release your EP?
What's that?
You said you released the EP.
I released my EP last year, so it was,
Last year?
yeah, El
So,
Elemento Mío es.
So are you holding on to that project for a little bit, or are you already building on for another one?
You know what? I said to myself after 10 years of doing this, I'm OG, I'm older, you know, I'm 43, and I see that the podcast
Hey, whoa,
has
whoa,
been, yo, in Mexican, that's a lot, dog. Let me tell you, that's like 70 right there. But me personally in the game, you know, I feel that there's a lot of young cats that have a lot more talent. And the podcast right now, for me, like if you guys are looking to be a sponsor on the podcast too, man, I got a sponsorship packages for everybody, any amount too. You know, we can work with each other, but it's been paying off. And not only that, I see the success that it's had, the impact that it has had on others too as well. I get calls from people. It's a very motivational podcast too as well. And not only that, but all my guests get taken care of, and everybody that comes on the show too. If you guys are interested, to send me your stickers, your you know, your business cards, whatever you got, man. I give a gift bag like I gave to you guys earlier, and to all our guests. You know, big shout out to the homeboy Tyler Harding. And to my lady, Madam Stone, for providing the goodies in there, and to everybody that has given me stuff, you know, like why not? We can all share, we can all learn from each other, and we can all have a piece of the fucking pie. If these dudes sat at a table and shared a piece of bread and wine, yo, everybody in AZ can do the same thing.
Fuck yeah. That's what the fuck I'm talking about,
You
man.
know what I mean?
Much respect. And you know, we need more people like you out here, bro, because you know what? I understand being a hustler, going to get it, you know what I'm saying? And that don't mean, you know, start being some funny shit.
Yeah.
You know, you don't, I mean, of course, you there's gonna be a little competition, there's here and that, but there's a fine line with that shit.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
hey,
big
look,
time.
you know, don't start getting nasty and shit.
Yeah, you respect, you know?
Even with competition, there's good sportsmanship.
Oh,
Yeah.
there is, for sure.
Like,
Definitely.
You can't just be out here going all willy-nilly and getting all mad. Like you weren't even making the jump shot last week. Now you don't went to one summer practice. And you
Right?
Well, you barely made the team.
Oh, coming off the bench, dog.
Cold. in this
Right.
motherfucker, Cold.
And then you get out there in the spotlight, and the people coming off the bench got more points than you. So,
No doubt, huh?
now you back on the bench.
Hey man, when did you really start dabbling with the lowrider community? Because I it's weird because I feel like everybody I talk to these days It's in the lowrider community, so it's like, is there an outer to this? I guess.
Hey, I've been
On
in
some
the
other
lowrider
shit.
community since I was small, dog. Me and my cousins had lowrider bikes. You know, my tata had a 55 Chevy, one of my favorite fucking trucks, man. And I've had some cousins and friends. Big shout outs to Untouchable Lows down in Nogales, Arizona, to Marlo, to Danny. They were the original car club down there and still doing it. They come up here to the Super Show in Glendale and down over here at the Coliseum. So I've always been around it. And not only that, man, I'm a big fucking Malo fan. You know, that's why they call me Suavecito. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I love the oldies. You know, Art Laveau. You know, I was always into the music too as well.
Shout out
And yeah, big shout out to Art Laveau. And you know, I've always found such beauty and grace with it. Not only that, when we used to have the Lowrider Art magazine, bring that shit back, yo. You know, and big shout out to Richard Ochoa too. He was on my program. Check out his podcast. He was talking about lowriding, cruising the barrio. You know, where it all originated and how it's grown. And, you know, big shout out to Lowrider, too. They just approached their 25th or 50th anniversary, something like that. 50th anniversary.
50.
Yeah. So it was great to have him on the show and educate me more on the shit that we used to see, you know, back when we were younger,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, because
So,
it's dope, man. Like, even like a lot of people we talk to when we start talking to car clubs and stuff,
yeah.
and you get some of these old heads out here, and they start telling you some shit, and I'm like, oh fuck, I didn't know that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like when the dude was talking about it was
The Bombers.
yeah, the Bombers, and about like because his whole club is like, I don't know what he said, 50 or below or 40
sure.
below or some shit, and he was telling us about them shit. It got interesting.
Yeah.
So
for sure.
it's definitely dope, man, and I like how I know you mentioned OGT earlier, but
Yeah.
how they're mixing in the hip hop with the lowrider community,
For
and then
sure.
now they have people out there performing
Yep.
during these Friday events or
Yep.
the kickbacks and all that shit. It's super dope, bro. Because
Yeah.
it's like, hey, they out there really doing. Do you ever perform out there? Or
I haven't yet. It's funny because all the events that they have invited me to, and you know, big shout out to OGT and to Rich and Ruthless Records. You know what I mean? Little Easy's gonna pop by the podcast too as well. But these guys are implementing like the barbershop aspect of stuff too, giving free haircuts to people, and then performing there too as well, and then throwing like a lowrider show as well, or you know, just a car show. And it's just crazy to see it develop. And I would love to perform because I also do stuff with the wrestling federations that are out here in Phoenix too as
Let's
well.
go.
So I've done podcasts for them. I've done red carpet for all these guys. I've been invited to be a ring announcer. We announced the whole Cinco de Mayo wrestling event that they had here that Arvisu Advertising, big shout out to Ray too as well, that does all that shit out there. You know what I mean? I used to work for Arvisu Advertising and Promotions when I first moved up here. So I worked 3 years with Big Ray, with, you know, Rafa and all them, you know, big shout out to you guys. Bro, that was, dude, I got to, you know, do shit for Temptation, for War, for Vicente Fernandez, for Lupillo Rivera. Like I did all those events, bro. So I was a part of all that shit. And it's culture, you know, that's the lowrider part, culture. And that's what I love. And that's what I represent. That's who I am, you know, especially coming from Nogales, from the border town, you know. So that's what I am, bro.
Hell yeah. So how long have you like started really into the entertainment?
Oh, I've been into the entertainment business since 2002, 2003, and I just picked up the music just to, you know, for shits and giggles.
What's the biggest change you've seen besides the social media? Because we all know that's the biggest change. But besides that, what do you see a change as far as entertainment?
Hey, entertainment changes every day, dog. You know what I mean? It's not a consistent thing. You know, everybody does their own thing. And now what I've seen is that everybody's a rapper, everybody's a singer, everybody can do this. Everybody has home studios. Back in the day, bro, we had to record, play at the same time just to fucking record something. You know what I mean? Rewind that back with their number 2 pencil and shit. Now everybody has a system in their house.
You're like, now everybody has a number 2 pencil.
Like, motherfucker, you know what I mean? Like we had to work harder is basically where I want to say and where I want to go with it. We had to put in a lot more effort than what a lot of these people are doing now. But I cannot knock on what you're doing because some of your art is fucking dope, legit. But we just had to put in a little bit more ganas, as you want to say, you know?
I feel that.
Yeah, well, you know, because you know how many resources are out here, and all these people are just doing nothing.
Exactly.
Like, man, if I'd have grew up with YouTube University,
right?
I never went to college. Like, if I'd have grew up with that or Google to even like, hey, I don't know how to spell this in class,
Right.
I'd have got straight A's.
Right? Or Siri, do my homework. Shit, right?
Now they got AI. Sons in college like, I don't write papers. That's AI.
Right.
That scares me though, because now you really don't know shit.
No, not at all. We made a lot of dumb people famous, and we have created a lot of nonsense people out there where the real true hard workers are not getting the credit that they deserve. But shout out to all you guys putting in that work and working hard. But hey, I can't knock on a lot of stuff that's coming out. You know what I mean? Some stuff is cool, but some stuff is like, damn, dude, you know?
I'd have penetrated the Pentagon if I could have did that shit.
Right?
You know, I'd have been in Area 51 if I could just go out there and just use Google for some shit. All the late nights I stayed up, I'd have been in prison for sure. I'd have figured out everything.
Hey, before we keep going, man, just go ahead and hit the commercial real quick. If anybody needs to use the restroom or anything, any motherfuckers need to use the restroom. I'm motherfuckers.
I'm the one.
It's me. I'm motherfuckers. All right, bro. Yeah, let's go ahead.
Yo, Live Ride Podcast, man. Live Wednesdays at 8 o'clock, man. We're sponsored by Liberty Mobile, 480-795-0025. Body Clothing, 480-381-5879. Liberty Tax, more than just a tax service, 602-788-6900. Also, Smiley Customs, hit them up, man, on their social medias. All your fabrication needs, hit them up. The show, hosted by DJ Primo, coming May 2nd on Facebook and YouTube. Also sponsored by the Mopar family, Arizona. Make sure you guys are showing them love, man. Thank you for the sponsorship. Also, Super Dope Flyers. Don't get caught out here, man, with some weak flyers. Hit us up for your flyers. Also, 10% off with code Network at w.gg. That's where you need to get your energy from. Network coming to Roku, on your very TV, in your living room very soon. Make sure you guys stay up with the updates, and we got you. All right, now let's get back to the show. Yeah.
Owl House
And,
out there?
yeah, he's cool people, man. He knows a lot of obviously knows a lot of people down there too. So
Hey, what in the front door is going up? We're back live with Grizzly in the building, baby. Pardon the delay, man. You know what I'm saying? Thought we gonna have enough time to do what we needed to do, but apparently we didn't. But if you didn't tune in before and you're tuning in now, man, we got Big Dog in the house. I would tell you where you're from, but that's everywhere. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, you said your hometown is Rio
Rico and Nogales.
Y'all got a high school out there now.
Yeah, Rio Rico High School.
And they're already 5A because they play Glendale High their first game.
Yeah.
No, I graduated from there, so I just be looking at the roster and stuff
what's
like
up.
that. There, you know, I'm old though. Woo, graduated.
yeah, you said you were 43.
Hey.
Yeah, man.
I
You said that was old.
made you guys feel old or what?
Who's you guys?
Who do you think the youngest is?
Yeah, I don't know. The lady?
Talk about all of these things.
I would
Nah.
say you.
I love you. Hey, he just made the Christmas list.
Hey, hell nah. Chris, my man. I just want to say shout out to my boy Chris, because there's another Chris in town, and it's kind of a weird story. Do you mind if I say her name?
No, go ahead. Doc.
Cool. So Chris, do you mind? You didn't give a fuck.
After he
So-
says it.
So it's Chris and Chris. I'm trying to put your government name out there, but Chris and Chris, aka Al Profe Streets, and aka Agent Zero, but they both have wives, women, and they got the same name, Norma. So there's two Chris Normas amongst us.
Are you? Did they call you Big Norm too?
Big Norm.
That's what I
That's not meats from the streets.
Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. I'm still Norm from the block.
Midville Park in the house. Tucson, yo.
No matter what, yo. Hey, shout out to J-Lo, even though she didn't sing none of her shit.
Hey.
And I'm sorry, babe. I love you.
No. See, you gonna get Big Norm to come out now.
Oh, Profe.
What up, yo? That's my boy Odran right there. Big shout out to Odran. He just produced one of our songs that we have with Lluvia D from Tucson, Melanie Mad Lyrics, and my boy Antoine G from Ecuador. Yo, be on the lookout. We got a video coming soon, and that song will be dropping too as well. And not only that, but man, this fool is legit, dog. Odran,
Yeah.
he is a great producer, video producer. Get at him with great prices. And they're representing Casa Grande right now. And Casa Grande is making some big time moves in the music
Shout out to
industry,
Casa
man.
Grande. Yeah. What up, Curtis? Curtis.
Big Kirk dog.
That's one of our boys right there, man.
Hey, what's
Sponsor
up,
right
Kurt?
there.
Yeah, Curtis is super dope, man.
Dog.
He chilling, man. That's super dope. I was gonna
Like in
ask you about
Africa.
your music, about your EP again. I'm just dropping back since that's the most recent joint you dropped.
Yeah.
Your features, is it everybody, people in Arizona who?
Yeah, basically, big shout out to the homeboy Fernie down in Nogales. Big shout out to the homeboy B Cash. And like I said, ever since I moved up here, the past 2 years, I've been part of the Arizona Hip Hop Festival, the Phoenix Hip Hop Festival. Big shout out to Just Us and the RTU crew, Icon Radio, for always showing your boy love. And we've been working. I got a new single coming out with the dude from Chile too as well. Big shout out to Liberty Records. You know, there's, like I said, guys, there's all kinds of people out here doing a lot of things. You guys just start working with each other, networking, you know what I mean? And you guys
Yeah.
can make a lot of
There's
great
a lot
stuff.
of fucking dope music, bro.
Dog, for real. A lot of
There's
dope
a-
people too, you know what I
yeah,
mean?
for
Ya te la
sure.
sabes, carnalito.
Yo,
Mad love to you, bro.
Do y'all be listening to the Beat Locker? It's on like what, Sunday morning?
Yeah.
Like the Beat Locker, they play a lot of Arizona. Well, I think it's all Arizona music.
Yeah, for sure.
As long as you edit it and you
And
produce it
and
right.
big shout out to AZMT Mixtape too. That's been doing it for 10 years, man. You know, I just linked up with them last week, and I sent them some music. And on Friday they have Friday. What is
Friday
it?
night.
Yeah, Friday nights.
Phoenix
And
Fridays.
Phoenix Fridays is what it's called. My bad, y'all. And they play all Arizona music, guys. So like, you got chances from a lot of people out here in Arizona that want to help you out. And like I said, any artist that wants to send their music to me, you will be played internationally, and you can say any shit you want on it. Just make sure it's all your original shit.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah, man. You know what? Yeah, because there's a you know, we're in the entertainment business.
Ah, huevo.
That's what we know. It is what it is.
Again,
But seeing a lot of folks out here and seeing a lot of videos and music videos and seeing a lot of artists, and then there's things popping up. Like I know that we have the Music Raw, Murder.
yo, what up, Big Doe?
Yeah. Murder, he was on the Music Raw. He did his thing too on that
Nice.
joint. But you see some of these folks, man, and you're like, oh, and I was saying about the platform like we have doing the live Raw performances, and then I see, what's up, Yepa? How you doing, man? And then you also see they have on the mic now.
Yeah.
That they've been doing that stuff. So you see these platforms for Arizona artists
For
within
sure.
Arizona, and these motherfuckers are people are seeing this shit.
Oh yeah, big time.
Like there's a lot of fucking views on the fucking TikToks and Instagrams and all that shit, man. And it's super dope for me because I'm like, hey man, some of these motherfuckers out here in AZ out here,
they're rapping.
they're moving up, and it's super dope to see because I feel like every time they get so close, they fucking
it's
fall
awesome.
down.
Yeah,
Huh?
I love it though, man.
Yeah.
I love it.
But like I said, there's a lot of dope artists out here right now that are making music. Like, you know what I mean? I just networked right now too. A producer back here that's doing all your guys' stuff that produces music that wants to link up. Like, why not? Like, I'll give you my contacts. Go to a couple of these shows where we will be performing too as well. Go to the shows, guys. Go be a part of all these little small car shows. You know, the barber stuff. You know, the barber expos, the tattoo expos. You guys will meet a lot of people, and a lot of these people have a lot of connections, man.
fuck yeah.
You know what I mean?
And just to let you know, Black Magic out there that's doing the audio engineer, man. Shout out to my boy.
Magic, what's up?
His beats are on fleek. They're
Hey.
super fucking dope.
Oh, yeah.
And so, you know, on that end, he's super dope, man. We're gonna put that information out there.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Check
Because,
them out.
you know,
Big shout out to Kato too, and fucking Casa Grande out there, bro. You know, you guys, these guys, man, they're doing a lot of major things, and to Dro, man, you know, guys, Arizona's big, yo, and you know, I've had. When I was doing the RTU shows down in Tucson, like I had the tribes come down here. There's a lot of people out there doing music too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Big shout out to Little Mike and Funny Bone. You know, they were one of my first guests on the show too as well. You know, and bro, like I said, man, we just all got to work together, man.
He
Fuck
said
it.
all these small shows turn into big opportunities for the ones that want it.
That's it.
You
Just
right,
like
bro.
that. Just like that.
If different you're gonna go to the shows, man, and if you're just gonna perform and then go by yourself, you're wasting the opportunity.
Ah, well,
Because once you perform, everybody's sitting there watching you. You know,
for sure.
when you get off and you get done, stop and talk to people.
Ah, well, shake a hand, take a picture, you know.
That's what you're talking about, you know, that the opportunity is there, man. You just
Fuck
gotta
yeah.
take it, bro.
Hey, and now it's so much easier too. Everybody's into stickers, man. You know, make a sticker, give a sticker. You know, like the little shit like that makes a big difference. You know, it's your business card, dog. It's who you represent. You know, you represent your product, so you better rep it. You know.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy is that a lot of people that it's crazy actually because
Hey, I want 50% of that, dog.
I heard that shit. Hey, we both heard that. Hey, I try to divert it real quick. Like, in other news,
He's like, shut up, fool.
And he said it twice.
in other news,
I got it.
Hey, and I don't even have my hearing aid on that.
he said respect.
Hey, bitch, shout out to
Hell
Quedo Grande. You already know, man.
Oh, that picture is epic.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
That's tight.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, we can see that.
Yo,
joint.
Kato, check it out, dog. They got your high school prom picture up right now.
I thought that my man was Prince out there.
But you know what I mean? Even the fucking the QR codes, man. You know, that's something that I want to do, that I need to do. And slap it on the back of your fucking window, you know, on the back of your car. Pass that out with your sticker and with your brand. And guys, people are gonna be looking, man. You never know. You know, divert somebody your way, just like that.
Fuck yeah.
That's definitely. Hell yeah, man. That's
Hey, so what I was gonna mention, my bad. I'm on here always checking to make sure we good, we live, we straight, and we are straight, by the way. Everything sounds good.
Indubitably.
Everything is good. Yeah, production wise, that's that's what I was going with.
All the
Not to be on some. Yeah, I know, but I was y'all making shit weird. What I was gonna say though, what I was
the only
go-
one making shit weird is somebody else.
I'm digging myself in a rabbit hole. I have noticed since we've really taken on for the lowrider community, I'm talking to car clubs and all that stuff, versus other things we used to do back in the day.
For sure.
Like I used to do other radio shows when it comes to like music,
Yeah.
more or less not lowriders. And it's weird because Arizona, I feel like everybody kind of knows everybody.
Yep.
But at the same time, I realize that there's a lot of artists that I see, and I don't want to even sound racist, but here it goes. There's a lot of Mexican rappers out there that are in the lowrider scene that I see that a lot of people that I think that were in I don't want to put this on the table. Thanks.
Some high quality H2O.
Yeah. My mom said. But no, lately I've been seeing the last like month and a half, 2 months. I've been seeing folks that I've seen from one side to another side actually mingling, and now these people are conversing again. And I'm like, oh shit, it's fucking happening.
Hell yeah.
This shit's fucking blowing up.
Hell
Because
yeah.
like AZMT,
Yep.
the Arizona mixtapes, there's so many artists on there and people that I know that's been fucking with Arizona. People call them legends,
Yep.
and they are, and respectfully,
For sure.
you know what I'm saying? And they're out there killing that shit. But then when I'm on the other side, it's like no one's ever heard of these folks.
Right.
And then the same thing's on this. But now I've seen like, so when you mentioned like Arizona mixtapes, I was like, yeah, okay. That was a continuous of how everybody's putting together. Because
For sure.
I used to host Arizona mixtapes 10 years ago when they started.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Congratulations, because it's going on in its 11th year, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Thank you. I appreciate it. There's a lot more to that story. But but so I've seen it, and then when it comes together, what's going on, man? It's super dope, man, because it's like I fucking love to see it, and like I see different artists with different styles and
For
shit.
sure.
And because some people have like that thug ass fucking style, like I'm gonna throw a name out there, Face Capone, bro. If you see some of
Hey.
his music videos, cause it's dope. But then you see other folks that I forgot what his name is. Actually, I don't know how to pronounce it. I know exactly. I can see it in my eyes, but I can't say it. But all he does is do Spanish music. I don't
Yeah.
speak Spanish, bro. Just throwing it out there. But he came on here and he did the music, and I was super fucking honored. I was super fucking honored because I was like, bro, that's what the fuck he needs.
Right.
That's what we need.
Right.
We need this fucking mixture. Like it was fucking murder was in this motherfucker, killing that shit. And then I had my boy Zuda Giant that came in here killing that shit. And then this dude killing it. I don't know his fucking name. Jay Vengeance came in here.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was
Big shout out to
fucking-
Jay Vengeance,
Yeah,
man.
he came in here and he did his performance on that shit.
Right.
So seeing all that shit put together, and then now I see a lot of flyers with like, hey, these live performances and
For
stuff.
sure.
I used to, and I'm gonna throw it out there and I'll throw myself under the bus. I used to low-key make a joke. Remember, I used to be like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna have some more performances from the local direct." But I was just fucking around. But honestly,
Right.
it's nice to see, bro. It's nice to see that motherfuckers are going out. You know what I really love? Really love the consistency of
Right.
certain people that you always see the same motherfuckers, and you would think like, here he goes again. You know what?
Same
That
one.
is super fucking dope to go out there knowing damn well that maybe a lot of fucking folks that have seen you before are gonna be out there, but to be out there and fucking kill that shit is super fucking dope.
For sure.
And the love of the lowrider community. You seen cars and all these fucking videos.
Right.
You see these folks are so fucking gracious
Right.
to let people fucking picture their cars, videos, drives the on Sunday.
Right.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm
Big
saying?
shout out to Rick, man.
Yeah.
Thank you. And to Chris for
Hey,
hooking that
Giselle,
up.
yeah,
You know what I
for
mean?
getting- like all that shit is fucking dope because it all fucking intertwines with what we're all trying to do. Trying to build the motherfucker.
Fuck
Let's build this
yeah,
shit.
hell
Come
yeah.
on, now,
It's
let's
like I
go.
always say, man, State
Shit.
48, let's make it great. You know, Arizona has the potential to do it. And not only that, but we got a lot of people coming in, like from LA. You know, I've met people from New York, from, you know, out east, Midwest, that have come to Arizona and have claimed now Arizona as their home. So they're bringing consistent flavor, bringing consistent different styles to it. So let's all mix and fucking work, dog.
Fuck yeah.
Simple as that.
So with that being said, do you make your music in Espanol?
I do, dog. So that was my that was
Only-
my change. Now English and Spanish. So I rap in English and I rap in Spanish, and it has changed my persona and it has changed my music too, and how people have adjusted to it. It's just been a blessing, man. Ever since I've done it.
Could I
So-
say the same thing if I say everything in English and then one of my ad libs I'm like Simon?
Hey,
Then I can
Simon.
say- and then I can say, hey, I fucking rap in English
Hey,
and
right.
Spanish.
Hey, that's all
Dom.
you need, eh? Hey, just like that, dog. Simon, sí, güey. Más puto, you're good.
Hey man, we definitely gotta get out there, man. Get on your platform
For sure,
and
man. It'd
chop
be
it
an
up with
honor
you,
to have
man.
you
Go
guys.
out that way. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
That's super dope. I want to ask you, man. You're the only dude I see with a beanie on at this. You know, really hot outside.
Hey,
Well,
I'm
actually, it's cooling down.
Wait, I know what you're gonna ask. Go ahead. Let me get my drink.
Well, normally when people wear beanies and some bandanas, you know what's going on up under that wig.
Oh, ni madre, bro. A patch of hair missing here, my divot from golf. You know what I mean? I brought it with it. I brought my game home. You know what I mean? Now I just want to show everybody, you know, I got merchandise too as well. Big shout out to Tyler Harding too as well. He's the one that provides the beanies, the hats, the t-shirts, the personalized sweaters. You know, the word free does not exist, guys. I understand that free things come here and there, but a lot of us artists and a lot of people that are in the industry, we pay for this shit, dog. It
Fuck
costs money. And let me tell you something. Some of us don't make that much money off of this, you know,
Fuck
but
no.
we like to give to everybody so they can support. And that's
Yeah.
what I'm here for, supporting everybody that supports you, you know?
And to piggyback off of what you said, even when we ask for sponsors and stuff and people sponsor, that we appreciate it. That's super love. But just to let you know, that don't be going in our pockets.
Exactly.
Like we trying to get, you know, we just try to make it better for the viewers. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we'll probably buy a beer. But
Right.
no.
Right.
But really, all of it always goes into production.
Ah, well,
And obviously, you know, we're always trying to move to one day not having to do that. But we respect everybody in the local, you know, scene out here in Arizona that's killing it and showing love, man. Because, you know, I honestly, I'm just going to be super honest and transparent. I used to be kind of nervous asking people like, hey, you want to sponsor
real.
the show?
for real.
Because I was like, well, what the fuck am I offering?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And not saying like, yeah, Mike and Rizzy got bars too. Don't be shy. Hey, we do low key. I'll be killing some shit. But you know, I used to be like, man, like what am I really bringing to the table? But then when I
Sure.
started seeing like kind of everybody behind us,
yeah.
it was like,
It's because you guys got a quality program,
Yeah, it was
dog,
like,
and
wow,
all three of you guys are quality dudes. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? That goes a long way.
and then when people are when it got to the point when I was very like pretty, I don't want to say excited, but I really felt accomplished when we stopped having to ask.
For sure.
And I'm not saying that we don't,
Right.
Of course, I'll tell you guys right now. Anybody listening, y'all want to sponsor? Holla at your boy.
Right here
But,
too, man.
you know what I'm saying? But when people inquire,
For sure.
and before it was like, you know, when you first start, you know, because
Yeah.
you do this. When you first start, it's like, hey, you got to go get it. But
Right.
after a while, it's like you don't got to get it that much because your quality, your
Hell yeah.
product shows that they're gonna come. It's super, you know, feeling that we're just staying consistent. We're doing our stuff, man.
For sure.
You know what, bro? You're super fucking stand up. You're fucking such a fucking I love your fucking, every,
Hell yeah.
your character. You seem like when you had thrown out there, like, oh yeah, they want me to be an announcer. I'm like, bro, you've been fucking perfect.
Hell yeah.
You should have fucking took that shit. You know what, man? I really
Yeah.
respect, man, that you have, just the heart to even be like, hey, Arizona, let's come together. Stop fucking around. Let's do it.
Oh, dude, I say
You
it
know what
every
I'm saying?
time. You know what I
And-
mean? Because
and-
it's something that we need to do,
Yeah,
dog.
man,
You know.
and I super respect, man, and I fucking definitely appreciate you doing that shit. Where can we get your merchandise at, though?
Oh man, just look me up on my IG at Streets Chris 1. You can check me out on my Facebook page, my artist page, El Profe Streets. And like I said, if you guys have any questions, man, link in with Live Ride Podcast. These dudes are dope. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate the platform and the time. But you were talking about sponsors, guys. I take care of my sponsors too. I'll go out and make a banner for you guys, and every major event that I am at, you're going to be with me. Every time on my show, I'm going to be shouting you out. And at the same time, if we have an event down in Tucson at Stone Cafe and Event Center, your banner is going to be up there every time I'm down there too.
What's
as
up
well,
with Tucson? What's up with Tucson, though?
Man, I'm
so I want to talk real quick.
that was Tucson right there, dog. You're good.
So-
that was it.
So I
Big shout out to all my people in Tucson, man.
I'm not trying to get off all crazy too fast. So I have a couple things to say. I got just a couple days. Hey man, I want to talk about homie Proof got energy. Let's hear Cypher real quick.
Oh, we good.
this guy.
We'll save it for the good one.
Yeah. Hey man, just come on. We'll do a Cypher when you're on. We'll do a Cypher, bro.
always ready.
Come holler at us and we'll do a Cypher. What I was gonna say was that I want to talk real quick. I want to recap. We had a show this past Saturday. It was the comedy show. What up, King Low in the house?
Yo, what up, dog?
What up, bro?
That's my boy right there, man.
Hey, he was on last year.
Yeah.
We gotta get you back on this joint.
for sure.
I believe so. Yeah.
Hey, King Low, with some merchandise too to give out. I'll be giving prizes at the 1 year anniversary too. And big shout out to King Low for providing some T-shirts from King Low Records and Royalty Records out there, man. Yeah,
Ow.
that's how we do that.
No,
Hey.
fuck with you.
Hey, check this out, man. If y'all tapping in, y'all just got the best of both worlds, bro. You just got 2 shows on one show,
Hey,
but 2 shows on. Hey, but hey,
Bro,
check it
for
out.
real.
Tap in whichever way you tap in, just tap in.
right.
Real shit. Hey, we had a comedy show this past Saturday, man. It was super dope. We had the opportunity to bless the stage, do what we do. And we had a couple new folks that were able to bless the stage. That was super dope.
Oh, shout out to
Um,
both of y'all, all y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
everybody.
It's dope because we were able to film the joint
Hey.
and Live Ride Podcast. We are Productions, and we have Network. So we have our channel on Roku. It's Network
Oh, nice.
that has all of
Congrats.
our skits, documentaries, movies, all that stuff, and it's super crazy, super dope. So in a couple of days, we're gonna throw the comedy joint up there, and it's gonna be super dope. And I even want to talk to you, bro. Like if you we can even talk off camera, but I'm gonna throw it out there, throw you on blast. I'm not asking for nothing from you, bro.
Yeah.
It's your 1 year. If you want a documentary of that joint, we'll throw it up on the channel.
Oh
bro.
man, blessings. Hell yeah.
Throw it up on the
blessings.
channel, bro.
Yeah.
We can get some shred of revenue and nothing out of pocket for you.
Oh,
Just
you're
do
good.
what you
Appreciate
do what
that.
you do, bro. And because what's dope is that we get a steady right now. It's 20,000 plus listeners
Nice.
a month on the channel,
Nice.
and then we're
Congrats.
coming to Fire TV. I don't know everyone to say it. Amazon, Fire Stick,
Yeah.
whatever. But that's coming in September, and all the stuff that we do is gonna be on there. But the comedy show that we had past Saturday, man,
That's it.
it was dope. That's gonna be on there for y'all. It's about an hour and a half. Some of us weren't fucking funny. I ain't gonna front. So you might have to forward that shit. But
funny looking, dog.
yeah.
Funny looking.
It was the worst day of my life and the best.
I want to say that I feel real bad, man, for the chill spot, bro. I know they put a lot of hard work into that stage, but we wore that motherfucker out.
Correction, they wore that motherfucker out.
It was creaking and cracking and everything. By the time I got off that stage, I looked down, I said a little prayer for that fucker.
Bro, you're on video confessing right now.
I was on eggshells my whole show.
Did he say the chill spot? I think he meant the chill plot. It's not the chill
I'm
spot.
gonna send out a framer, man, to reinforce that shit next time, man.
Hey man,
People that know that can weld, so I'm gonna have that shit.
Hey, but big shout out to you guys tapping into the comedy world too, as well. Like I was telling you guys too, I want to take my podcast on a tour. That is basically my main goal. I want to go on tour. So if anybody wants to come on board, man, let's bring, singers. Let's bring comedians, let's throw in different kinds of acts and a podcast. Chingo Bling did it. Big shout out to Chingo Bling. He added music with comedy, Like, why can't we do it? Now we got a podcast to do it. Shit, why don't we have two podcasts lining up at the same time? You jump from one podcast to another podcast. Yo, we all win.
Hey, that's
Hey, wish you would. Hey, wish you would, Brand, bro. I appreciate you coming out, bro, for real. And you know what's super dope? Wish you would, Brand, man. They had some t-shirts, man. And they went out there and they showed some love to the folks out there.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? It was super dope, bro. It was cool. I need to make that next comedy show. Let's roll. You had a month to fucking prepare. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Hey, you know what? If you guys are watching this, you was at the comedy show. My whole set, I had to switch up because I went to jail. But then when I
during the show or after?
Before the show.
And this is a real story.
Like, but everybody thought I was just like doing a set. But I'm out there giving y'all my real today life. This was a current event. CNN would have loved this shit. And then when I get off, people like, hey, man.
What up, man?
The jail thing was tight. I'm like, nigga, that was real.
This ain't no joke.
Yeah, the jail set was the jail bit was dope.
Right. I got a big project too coming up. Big shout out to my primo, cousin, friend. My Nina's son. Big shout out to my Nina, Stephanie, Marcos Parra. We're working on a movie, bro, a comedy movie, somewhat like Friday, mixed in with a little bit of. I ain't gonna tell you what it is, but that's something that I threw out to him, and he wants to take it over and write it. And he wants to come to film it in Arizona, and he wants to film it, in the hometown of Nogales and Rio Rico. But I want him to go around with the people that have been part of my show, the people that have showed love. I want everybody to be part of that movie too, as well. So when it gets into production, I'll let you guys know.
Can I be an extra?
Hell yeah, no, we're gonna be stars, dog. You know what I mean?
You got a lot extra. Hey, I saw you, Big Scrap. Shout out to Scrap.
Shout out to Big
So yeah, I'm always working, dog. You know what I mean? I got 3 other jobs too as well, but I like the grind. I love what I do. You know what I mean? No, I'm Mexican, dog. Trust me, I know.
Yeah, well, okay, Jamaicans and Mexicans are the same parallel universe.
One of those jobs laying brick, bro.
Hey, nah, but later tonight, maybe. Hey,
Message. He's a plumber.
With or without the beanie.
1-800 Roto-Rooter.
Yeah, but that's what we do, man. Eventually one of these things is gonna hit. But hard work pays off. So big shout out once again, man, to all the hardworking people out there, dog.
Hey, side note, the movie sounds badass, updated. So yeah, bro, we about to drop that joint. I'm gonna let you guys know. It cracks me up because usually when we start laughing at shit, one of us will fucking pull it back in. Yeah. And this motherfucker been doing that shit all night. You're like, ah! But anyways, I really want to keep going. And I'm like, substitute today.
Right.
That made me feel good.
That's what I said. It's a podcast and a podcast.
Yeah, most definitely, dog.
It's always fun though, man, because it gives you opportunity to kind of look at what other people do too.
For sure, dog.
And not like in a bad way.
Yeah.
But it's like, oh shit. Like, like when we went up north, Wealth for Generations.
Yeah.
They have a podcast and their fucking setup was dope.
Yeah, for sure.
And I was like, oh shit, we fucked up. we fucking up right now.
I was insecure as shit on that show.
Yeah, but it was really nice. You know what I'm saying? And the other podcast we went to, same thing, really nice. So I started thinking like, oh man, people gotta lower their standards when they're excited to see live right podcasts.
Hey, but this is home, dog. This is your home. So that's the best thing about it. It's your unique character. And that's what's pretty dope. I have a traveling podcast too. So if anybody, wherever we travel to, if you got a spot, a bar, a coffee shop, a smoke shop, whatever, shit, I will set up right there and I'll make you the sponsor of that show on that day too. So that's what we do.
That's super dope because we won't. No, I'm just kidding.
He ain't lying.
I'm much more funnier when I'm sitting down. I'll just say that right now. Hey man. Oh, hold on. Looks like you upgraded. Oh shit, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah.
He just didn't like the last spot.
We actually downgraded. We paid a lot less rent here. It's kind of all
other spots
together. Yeah.
No, I get it. We all
What's that?
Everything costs, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, you know what? Like you said, we have did this past year. We did some events. We went out, had the backdrops, bring the microphones, and it's super dope. We were actually we're in the VIP right behind the stage at the Arizona Super Show.
Yeah, I saw that, man. That was dope.
And it was super dope because when you go out on location and shit, you interview motherfuckers that you weren't expecting to.
Right.
And it's so awesome because everybody has a story, bro. Whether it's a 5-minute story that they're real
Hey,
quick,
that's what I'm saying.
or whether they're sitting there and they fucking chop it up with you for 20 minutes.
Yep.
The stories are dope.
Right,
You know?
right. That's what I'm saying.
And you can kind of, I don't do this because we don't like script nothing, but you can almost kind of ask the same shit, like, "Hey, where the fuck you been at, bro?
Yeah,
like, what's going on with you?" But people have some shit. Like the dude had sat down. The one dude, he was a short dude. I can't remember his name. He was a short African American character, and he. All right. But he had he was fucking swagged out, bro. He had the fucking gold chains, all that shit, bro. Yeah, man, I'm from Texas, and it was super dope because you can just see the swag. Like, oh damn, it's a different state.
Yeah.
He was like, man, I always come out to Arizona. And it's fucking dope. I love the Super Show. This is my second time. And I was like, I never would have known, or anybody watching would have never known who this motherfucker was.
For sure.
And he's literally performing on the stage.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he was like, yeah, man, we all like stuck us. We out here trying to kill it. We do this, do that, within that.
That was a little flip. No, I'm just playing. Hey, man, if you listen to my edit, I ain't gonna fuck with you like that. They can carry guns.
Yo, that's what I do too, though. At a lot of these shows, I'll take my mic and then I'll go out there and be like, "Yo, man, represent yourself. Tell us where you're from. Tell us what you do, and just give a shout out to Hits Off the Streets or to your boy El Profe." You know what I mean? Just go around because you meet some characters like at the Phoenix Hip Hop Festival and the Arizona Hip Hop Festival once again. And these guys are coming in all the way from New York, Chicago, LA, because they know the significance of this grand event that Arizona has put on the past 11 years. And you just meet them and you're like, damn, dude, you're telling me a whole story in 10 minutes. You know, the same thing we do at a bar and stuff, but now we're doing it live and doing it on a podcast.
Yeah,
so it's pretty dope, you know?
Able to record and hear that stuff because that's timeless.
Right.
It's not really talking about an event where it just came and passed. Man, I should have been there.
Right.
But when you talk about someone's history, what they've done, it's timeless because that don't age.
Right.
You can always be like, damn, that shit really happened. Like it's somebody's story.
For sure.
What I'm saying?
That's what
So
I'm
it's
saying.
dope, man. Hey, Hits Off the Street. Is that your YouTube? Like, what's your handle on YouTube?
You guys can find it at Hits Off the Streets. That's where you guys find it at.
Find it
I always
anywhere.
say HODS, but it's just an abbreviation of it. But Hits with the Z and Streets with the Z. That's where you guys can find me.
Don't do what I do. Don't do what I did. I was like, make sure you fucking check out Hods. Check out Hods and all the
Oh,
platforms.
I get that all the time. Yo, what's Hods? I was like, it's Hits Off the Streets. Hods, it is. All right, cool. We'll stick with it. You know what I mean?
Well, you know, it's funny because I think we all get that piece of the cake there because we always get they're like, shout out to Live Right Podcast.
Live
Like,
right.
it's live. ladies and gentlemen. We're live. And we're like, oh yeah, I know it's live. It's live. So, anyways, Live Right Podcast.
I don't have
But-
liver ride. Liver ride.
Right.
Hey man, you know what? My name is Mike Nan, man. It's been a pleasure.
Hey, it's
We
been
got
an
to
honor.
link up after this. Let's
definitely.
let's collab. Let's keep it going, man.
Be
There's a
honored.
lot of stuff that we have going. We definitely would like to, you know, include any and all podcasts,
Hell yeah.
anything, get all that content. Let's fucking do the damn thing.
Hell yeah.
And man, let's have fun.
Hell yeah. That's what
At
it's
the end
all
of the day, we
about.
have
dog.
fun.
We all just going
Yeah.
out and enjoying events, having a good time, kicking back, relaxing, and just meeting good people, you know,
Hell
networking.
yeah. Shout out to my boy, man. He's fucking super dope on the camera, though. Yeah, it's fucking Nino boy type of shit. Yeah. Hey, man. My name is Mike Nan. You can catch me on platforms. Because I'm heavy, so we need platforms when I stand.
I never took
Um,
a scale.
Yeah. Hey, hold on. I'll be on a scale, just not the one you might be thinking of. But anyways, man, I'm about to get up out of here. Man, real talk, bro. I respect your hustle. You're super fucking dope.
Thank you.
And we're
appreciate
gonna definitely link up and let's collab and let's do something.
that. Most definitely.
So my name is Mike Nan. I'm about to go down the line. I'm checking out. Y'all have a good night out there tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe and all that other craziness, man. Check out Network. If you guys have a Roku TV, a lot of folks do. Search Network. Download the fucking channel. There's a bunch of fucking dope ass shit from the Live Ride podcast shit, man. There's a bunch of skits, the comedy show coming up. There's a new lowrider show that's on there. Some old, there's a mini truck show. There's a bunch of shit on there, man. Trying to eventually cater to everybody.
Hell yeah.
But see it right now where it's small because y'all gonna be amazed in a couple years. So man, check us out. I'm out of here.
It's your boy Agent Zero. Thank you, Chris. Thank you for Norman for showing up tonight, making this show possible with us and having a good time. Thank you for the gift bags and everything that's inside of them that we're going to partake here in a little bit. But thank you guys very much for coming out, man. We appreciate you guys, being here and being part of the show and, doing what you guys do, and also and help delivering the message of coming together and being united.
Most definitely.
The more we get closer to being united, the bigger the family is going to be.
The stronger we're going to be.
Everybody, stop the drama bullshit, man.
That's it.
And let's just become one and enjoy everything, man.
Hell
like
yeah.
You're saying, if we get, like tonight, man, we got 2 podcasts.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I mean? Imagine if we get 4 or 5 podcasts in the same room.
Fuck
man,
yeah,
interviewing people or whatever.
Hell yeah.
Be,
Sick.
Man, that'd be fucking awesome, bro.
Hell yeah.
But that's just my way of thought, and that's your way you're thinking too, man.
Hell yeah.
Great minds think alike. I guess because our name was Chris. But
well, we got to, bro. We chose Norma, bro.
But yeah, so this is Gerald, man. Thank you guys for showing up and tuning in for another Wednesday night here on Live Ride Podcast, or Liberal Ride for Podcast. Live Ride Podcast in the house always, man. Thank you guys from everybody from day one, man, that supported us and always been there for us. Big shout out to everybody, man. Have a good night. See you guys next Wednesday. I'm out.
Yeah, man, I ain't gonna be that long, man. Shout out to everybody that always tap in and tune in, man. You could have been watching that Skibbity, but you're fucking with Rizzity. I'm out.
Yo, this is your boy El Profe, Streets the Professor, man. Shout out to all the same ones and to all the day ones too as well. Big shout out to my family, my mom and my dad, Mariano and Marta, thank you for everything. My sister Sabrina, and to my brother Mariano. But most of all, thank you to all you guys once again, the downloaders, the sharers, the listeners, the ones that are making this shit possible. This is my second time doing a dual podcast, so this is their first time. But guys, we're doing it. You guys should do it too. Jump on board with us. Big shout out to my lady, Madam Stone, man. Tap in with her at Stone Cafe and Event Center. Big shout out to all my promoters and to all the sponsors that I have. But most of all, thanks to Live Ride Podcast for having me as a guest. It was an honor. And most of all, I can't wait to work with you guys in the future, man.
Fuck yeah.
Real quick, hey, Rick, thanks for coming through, man, on a short notice, bro. Thanks, Rick, for coming through for Chris and the show on Sunday, man. Thank you for tapping in too, man. Rick, I appreciate you answering your phone and being part of this crew, man.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Rick. We'll be in touch.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah. Let's work.